What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024. Hope you're doing well. What a nutsy, crazy start to the football season, but I wouldn't have it any other way. LSU goes down. A&M goes down. She goes down. No, wrong song. Anyways, holy shit. It's been crazy, but now we're talking Buckeye football here. You know that. We did the offensive stats and grades yesterday. Today we're talking Buckeye defense against Akron. Let's rehash the stats, the grades, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. So starting off, the Buckeyes only allowed 177 yards. This is what happens. We know how teams are going to try and beat the Buckeyes. They're going to slow down the clock, spin it down as low as they can, and then get a snap off. They're going to RPO the shit out of us. So a lot of misdirection. You saw that. So that poor quarterback Finley, that dude was not in good shape after that game. Wow. How do you like your ribs? Jeez. Sawyer barbecued his ass in molasses. Anyway, so let's talk about it. Only 11 first downs allowed. Third down efficiency, 4 of 16. That's 25% from my public school math. They did convert 2 of 3 on fourth downs. You can't have that. You got to bow up on fourth down, man. Come on. It's Ohio State. So 177 total yards, 130 through the air, 47 on the ground. They had a few penalties, 3 turnovers, all kinds of. They were giving up the ball left and right. Denzel started the hits with ripping that ball away from the receiver, and then I love seeing Gabe Powers 3-6 get in the end zone. That was awesome. So anyway, so let's get into our grades, and we'll tell you who all played. A lot of guys played, man. I'm looking at 31 guys got snaps on defense. Yeah, 31. But let's talk about them here. Let's go. Let's start off with the run defense. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Run defense. The grades start off, Tyleek in the middle, almost a perfect game. It's rare you see somebody over 90. He was at 90.6 against the run, 16 run snaps. He had 3 tackles and 2 assists, 3 stops. That's when you stop the player from gaining yardage. That's insane, a 90. So, yeah, that's why he's one of the best in the country. Caden Curry, third year defensive end, second teamer, came in and against the run had an 84.7. He had a tackle, a stop. He had a forced fumble. Don't forget about that. And that's the one that led to, was that the ransom? That had to be the ransom touchdown. Yeah. So Caden Curry coming in off the edge. Lathan Ransom, I think he led the team in tackles with 5. He graded out an 83.9 against the run. 3 stops just on his own. So that's huge for a safety to get 3 stops. That's saying something. That means he's playing right at the line of scrimmage. Jack Sawyer, 79.9, had a tackle and assist. We'll get to his pass rush numbers in a second. But against the run, he was just as solid with a 79.9. Cade McDonald, second year D tackle, 7 snaps against the run, a 73.8. Solid. We'll take it. Sonny Styles, 3 tackles, an assist, and a stop, a 71.4 at the linebacker. He was in on 23 run plays. He played the Mike in place of Cody Simon. Arvell Reese got in there, got a lot of action at linebacker, 16 run defense snaps. He graded out a 71.1. Really liking that kid, man. He's fast. He had a stop and a tackle. Mitch Melton, 69.6. Gabe Powers, a 68.4. Ty Hamilton, a 68.1. Probably need to get that one up a little bit, Ty, for a starter. He had a tackle, 2 assists. Um, and then we had Taiwan Malone was in there for 3 run plays, 65-7. Um, who else? JT Tuamoloau, a 63-3. Okay. Could be better. He had a missed tackle. We had 6 missed tackles in the run game alone. CJ Hicks had one. Kenyatta Jackson, Davison Igbenos, and Caleb Downs had one. Hero Canoe. Yeah, I think that's all. Each of those guys had one. And CJ Hicks against the run, a 42. Some of those plays, I'm like, why is the running back wide open in the flat? That's the weak side linebacker's guy. They tried running that misdirection, with the little swing passes out to the running back. The linebacker has to cover him, not the middle. It's the weak side guys. So CJ's got to get better. 13 snaps against the run and grading out of 42. Not good enough at all. Who else here? Oh, we got Eric Mensa got in for a couple snaps. Freshman. Jason Moore got in for 5. These guys didn't grade out very well. But who else? Hartford got in for a handful. Redrick Houston was in for 6 running plays. Peyton Pierce was in for 3. Jalen McLean, the safety, was in. So these guys all got a handful here and there. Caleb Downs, a 53-8 against the run. Not sure what happened there. He had 2 tackles and a miss, so they ding you pretty hard for a missed tackle. All right, let's look at pass rush grades. These are going to be interesting. Now, this is where you get the good side of CJ Hicks, leading the team in pass rush grade, 88.1. Had the sack. And let's see, he was only in on 20 pass plays. He only rushed the passer 3 times. So 88-1 is good. Very good. Excellent. Kenyatta Jackson coming up with 80.8. He was in on 13 pass plays. He had 3 total pressures. That's legit. Edric Houston, he graded out a 76.5 on 4 pass rush plays. Jack Sawyer, 75.9. These numbers do not tell a story for Jack Sawyer. He was in there on back-to-back plays with his face mask in that quarterback's ribs. That guy should not have transferred to Akron. He picked the wrong year to do that. But anyways, Jack up there with a 75.9. Excellent. We'll take it. He was in on 17 pass rush plays, 4 total pressures, 3 hits on the quarterback, and a hurry. Speaking of hurry, Caden Curry, 74.3. 10 pass rush attempts, had a hurry, a pressure on the quarterback. JT, 71.2, got it started early in the game. He was in on 16 pass rush plays, 2 total pressures, 2 sacks they credit him with. Tyleek got in there, 68.4. Need to get that up just a little bit. Up in the 70s would be nice. He had the most pass rush attempts, 24 of the team. He had 2 pressures that included a sack. Arvell Reese was up there, 67.7. He had 1 pressure, a hurry on the quarterback. Mitchell Melton got in there, added a sack. He was a 64.1. Taiwan Malone got in the action. Who else? Dominic Kirks was in. He had a couple pass rush attempts. Jason Moore, we mentioned Josh Mickens as well. Will Smith Jr. was in. Got 3 snaps in passing downs. Caden McDonald had 10. And Ty Hamilton had 19. Ty needs to do better on the pass rush grades, 54.7, not great. And that's with 1 pressure. So all in all, they shut down the pass. Nothing was happening. I mean, as best they could, they shut it down. So again, leading the way, JT with 2 sacks, CJ, Tyleek, Mitchell Melton, each with 1. And getting hits on the quarterback, Jack Sawyer, that's what he did best. Love to see him coming off the edge with bad intentions. So yeah, pass rush grades are awesome. Let's look at pass coverage here. starts off good. Lathan Ransom led the way with 78.6. He was in 31 coverage plays. He was targeted twice, allowed 2 catches, but just for 5 yards. I mean, come on. Denzel Burke, 31 pass plays, 74.2 grade, 3 targets, 2 catches for 31. Jordan Hancock, 74, 6 targets, 4 catches for 17 yards. See, nobody's allowing much of anything. Nobody allowed a touchdown, obviously. Jermaine Matthews in for 7 coverage plays, 73.1. I love the young guy getting in there. 2 targets, 2 catches, 7 yards. This is what, these guys are trying to go side to side, and we just have too much speed for that shit. Arbel Reese was in coverage 14 times, 2 targets, 2 catches, 10 yards. Again, those little swing passes to the outside just it wasn't enough, man. Sonny Styles did not allow a reception, did not have a target. Gabe Powers, 1 target, 0 receptions. Davison Igbinosun, 30 pass plays. He was in for 5 targets, 2 catches for 37 yards. So that's a good reception percentage at 40%. Caleb Downs, 1 target, 1 reception for 6 yards. So see where we're going here. I mean, not a lot of positive plays here. CJ Hicks, 4 targets. He allowed 3 catches, 17 yards. Again, speed will make up for a poor decision or maybe not knowing what you're doing at times. And missed tackles in the past game, Caleb Downs had 2. So that'll kill your grade, 64.8 in coverage. Arvell Reese had 1, Denzel Burke 1, and Hancock had 1. So, yeah, I don't really have a complaint about this defense. Jordan Hancock, the only one with a pass breakup, and Gabe Powers, Denzel Burke with the picks. So, what can you say? I mean, again, you only allowed 130 yards passing, 18 of 29. So 4.5 yards per pass. They got it done. The Buckeyes were flying around. The silver bullets were flying around to the ball. I don't have a complaint, really. I would like to maybe cover some of those swing passes and RPOs a little better with the linebackers and the safeties, but you're going to have those occasional things, because it's all on the quarterback to decide where he wants to distribute the ball, and he's going to go where his reads tell him. If nobody's covering the running back out in the flat, that's where the ball's going, or the tight end or whoever, So all in all, excellent effort. Areas to improve on for sure. Even the defense, allowing 6 points. They gave up a couple drives. I did want to pull that up real quick, the drive chart for the game, because if I play, yeah, they gave up. That first drive was 10 plays, 47 yards. No, we can't have that. 47 yards is way too much. And they turned it over on downs. They had a 12-play, 45-yard drive. That's way too much. Then they had, in the second half, when they kicked that field goal, they had a 7-play, 44-yard drive. We can't be allowing 40-yard drives to Akron, for Christ's sake. So, anyways, my grades quickly from front to back. D-line, I'll go A. Linebackers, B-. CJ Hicks still in coverage is a problem. Corners, I think you got to go A-. They really didn't allow much. Most of the yardage was, in those RPO plays. And the safeties, I think you got to go A-, A-ish. Caleb Downs didn't have a great day, but Ransom more than made up for it, So those are my grades. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. All right. We'll talk to you later. Go Bucks.